New shiny Musi stuff. So Jacob, what's the updates? What's new? What's new?
Motor pad.
What a little light can do, huh? What a little light can do.
What's up guys, Cameron from FuelTech. We got a couple cars going on the dyno today. Let's go walk out into the shop and check them out. So this one we got right around the corner here is one that you've probably seen before. It's a well-known car, but it's on big tires now. This is the Warbird. So we're gonna put this one on the dyno, get it all sorted out. Kind of a famous car, and hopefully you guys enjoy the footage of this one. But we've got another car going. It's outside, so let's go head that way and take a look. So this car is potentially going to break the Nitrous radial record. So this is a big deal. Let's go take a look at it. It's a beautiful car. Actually, I haven't even seen it in person yet, so this is gonna be a first look for me. But this is gonna be an exciting day on the dyno. Hopefully we'll have some Gorilla Flames coming out of both of these Nitrous cars, and I think you guys will enjoy it. So here it is. I don't know if this one has a name yet, but look at this thing, man. Bright blue, it's got, looks like an American flag on the roof. Do you guys have a name for this one yet?
King David.
King David?
Yeah.
So this car is called King David. It looks like the new record setter to me. So hopefully this thing runs really good and we're able to get some good numbers out of this thing, and potentially at the race, Sweet 16 is going to be a crazy race this year, and we might see some records. Hopefully this is one of them. So this car is in the early stages of being finished. It's not even started yet. Nobody's cranked it. Nobody's done anything. I believe there's still some wiring and stuff to do. So this car is going to roll into the shop. They're going to finish it up with any kind of plumbing, fittings, some wiring stuff that they need to do while we work on the Warbird. And then once we're finished with that, we're gonna switch them out, put this one on the dyno, and see what progress we can make today. New shiny Musi stuff.
Yep, it's new. I mean, I told you yesterday we were getting ready. I was trying to do the major little things.
Mm-hmm.
Torque converter, totally wrong spacing. So everything back out of the car.
Yeah, Jacob told me you guys had to work on it a little bit, get stuff to fit.
Yeah, I was trying to get anything that had to be fabbed in the shop done before we got here, so we could finish the wiring up, fired up. I mean,
It looks light.
you had a clue.
Huh?
The wing is fake. It's so light. I didn't bring it, but the wing literally take two finger grabs like that and pick it up. It is amazing. It is really amazing. Take the door off, or do you want to leave it on and we push it?
I don't care.
Unlatch top. Let's see about how the build is.
Yeah, you can feel that's light.
It's light. It should be. We have to be light around these turbo cars. There you go.
They've leveled that off.
Yep. 5? Yeah. Yep.
Well, I think, is it not? Yeah, it's going to, whatever is, with the bottlenut's going to be different, is it not? Or maybe even Thursday, but they're not. Yes, ma'am. Really?
Yes, really.
It's 20 now. If we're gonna do it on the dang camera stuff or the video, it's gonna be $25 a minute instead of $25 a picture. They're paying the bill, so I don't care. All right, we gotta call Opie back. Let's arrange the rest of this.
It's a winning combination.
What can we do? I can reach it. Perfect. So I can goof around with this thing. Well, my buddy Jacob trying to help here.
Doing what we can.
Yeah, doing what we can to try to make this happen.
Which, how's it generally? Because I have the angle ones.
Generally,
Go ahead.
Let me know when it's coming around.
Hold on, I can't see.
That's all it does. If you want to go faster, get into this box. If you want to go even faster, we'll probably get into this box. We go all the way to some 58s.
Yeah, go, give it.
Not go.
It is one.
Hey, I'm happy.
Maybe.
Let me just grab one.
Look at that, it works, it shifts. Show more here, show like this. So I go back to first, so I'm simulating the run. I'm gonna press and simulate the run. Everything works, we're ready to go. Just do like a minus, start piling up and behaving better on the ship. But like there's transmission issues here. Like yeah, if it's hot, more likely it's fluid or like you can't apply the clutch properly, right?
But it don't smell burnt, so I almost lean toward the converter. If it's sudden clutch back, you can smell it.
But what kind of converter we have? I would say like maybe double check on that, because if the valve body's halfway, you do a weird stuff. This is low as hell. It's almost the pressure is there. If you have some more
layouts. This is already pretty much relayouts when it goes on.
Not far. Everything
So, quick update, guys. This one didn't have a cam sync when it came in, or at least a working one, so we fitted a cam sync that's now working, and then we made our first pull, discovered that there was a little bit of a transmission issue, so we're fixing that now. And then we'll get ready to do another pull with some fuel changes, a couple other things, see if we can pick up some power. Then over here, they're still in process of doing some wiring, making sure that everything works right, so that way after this one is finished, we can throw that one on the dyno, see how it does, and then hopefully we'll break some records at the racetrack. So what's been going on, man? How are you doing today?
Good. We finished the relay board. A couple of more sensors out here to be ran. Shock travel sensor, fuel pressure sensor. But we're close.
Getting close, getting close.
I say close, don't look in there.
Now let's look in here. Come on, let's take a look. So you can see
It's close.
when this vehicle came here, it was not wired completely. It has some of this wiring done, but not all of it's done. You can see some of the harnesses kind of just laying here. This will be all tidied up and neatened up eventually. Right now we just want to make sure that everything is connected, and we'll give you a little bit of a before and after. So this is your before. We'll be able to see how everything looks now, and then when we get this thing fired up and put on the dyno, we will see the finished product, and also hopefully we'll see some big flames coming out of this thing. I think it's going to be really fast. This car's really, really light. It's a really well-built car, titanium and carbon fiber everywhere. So it'll be pretty cool.
Motor pad. What a little line can do, huh? What a little line can do.
After our second run, we just made 1,442 horsepower, naturally aspirated. So we're going over the car, just checking everything. They're going to change the transmission fluid to something that's a little bit thicker to try and tighten the converter up. Going really, really well. Like I said, that was just naturally aspirated, so this thing makes some power. And then once again, over to here to the King David car. It looks like they're making some progress. Let's go check it out. So Jacob, what's the updates? What's new? What's new?
Made this for the sensors out front.
Okay, so you had to run some looms up front for going through the CPC connector, right?
These are not going through the CPC. The CPC
Okay.
is full.
Oh, it's full now?
Yeah.
Okay. So the CPC connector is a bulkhead connector that goes through the firewall. I don't know if you guys can see that. That was empty, or pretty much empty when it got here. Now it's all full, so they're making some progress. And what are these for?
Oil pressure, shock travel right here.
Okay, so now we got oil pressure and shock travel going on. And then what else do you guys have? That's pretty much it, right?
You got to do a shock sensor over there, ride height sensor over there, track temp sensor over there, and then just hook everything to the relay board pretty much.
Okay, so it's just
relay power out. Like we just gotta. There's a terminal strip for the nitrous stages over there. We're gonna hook up.
okay, and then pretty much test everything, make sure it all works, and then this thing's then this thing's dyno ready after that, I guess, huh? Cool. So hopefully you guys will see. We got this badass Musi. I think it's a 959. Whatever it is big Musi motor. We're gonna see that on the dyno, and that one has a rare Morrison 800 and something cubic inch engine in it. Both of them are gonna make big power, and we'll see how the day goes.
Hey camera, have you taken some blade off? Okay, because it sounded like good. Yeah, good idle.
Have you been turning the 9-12 over to the shifter?
I barely crack and close, just to have it.
Barely on. Just enough to get you pressure.
Yeah, just enough. Yeah, number one is going higher, quicker, so
it's still flow.
Yeah. And you see, even the lever wasn't as happy, so he lost power on the lever. And then he gained the power, and then he lost the lever.
Yeah, like not like a small one.
It just makes me wonder why this. What is that?
It looked like one of those spark plugs running on this side.
Really?
It sounded like 8 cylinders.
That one. Yeah, maybe earlier, and that's what I'm saying. Like, what if like the phase is not like completely off, but enough to drop?
Teasing her.
It's electric or air? Can I put it on the ground?
Yes, sir. Get the back one. Yep.
Everyone free?
Yes, they're good.
Yep. How's the manifold?
Good. 5 inches. All right, good.
I'm good in here. Right, the motor runs. The motor runs. We do a lap, and after the lap, between the laps that it's cooling on, we finish whatever we need to do so the bottles work and the lines work. And then we turn all 6 on at a time.
What's the rear gear in this 325? Probably something like that, I would guess. Right?
Well, maybe measure if you don't know.
Yeah, I was
I can
just
call.
gonna set the dyno up so that way it's like.
I'll call Greg and see if he
Maybe just measure to see if like you put a neutral and this thing pointing here, the wheel quarter.
I've made that mistake.
At least that was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. That bottom one.
Come on, girl.
You're a TikTok star?
Who did that?
I don't even have a
Get there, Jim.
I did not do that.
Have fun this week. I forgot that.
Well, that's fair.
Can you hear me? You're froze. Can you see me? Nope.
All right.
Oh,
Huge expectations for this bad boy. The guys work great, so we're about to see it running, and let's see what he can do. Also see what he can do straight to the track. Q1 with sanding. Try to be safe. I don't want
Is there a fire extinguisher on my head?
Yes, I don't want you to get burned, buddy. Yeah, I just don't want you to get burned, so I'm just making sure. If the fire comes up, I save you.
Blake, 100 average speed.
Oh my gosh.
Just making sure, right there.
The guy on
Save
fire.
the ice.
That's
Save
what,
the ice.
The guy on fire, that's him.
We got to get his name in there just in case something happens. We know where to send the people to.
Yeah,
the
we gotta
body, what's
identify.
left.
Yeah, I don't think he's carrying ID right now, right? So, yeah.
Well, we could probably eat some of it. Okay.
I got a part you can
Soft,
eat.
right?
Yeah. I don't have my knife.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
We're good. We're
Okay,
good.
you good?
We're good.
Keep going, keep going.
I don't see no obvious.
Our pump sounds very, well, our
Battery's
battery sounds
dead.
sad.
But
Battery.
we still see a leak. We're good.
We're good?
Yep.
Good. Wire's getting hot.
I'll even again run it again. I left the again part out.
Almost there. Almost 17.
Check the cam and the crank. Crank and run it. When you're walking,
Nope.
Not working yet?
they put it at 100. But it's what it was. We'll move it in about 80.
It wasn't the fastest there, but it wasn't that bad for a new motor. Yeah, it was fine for like a brand new motor, everything tight, that's fine. That's good.
I think bigger than 7/8.
Bigger than 7/8.
You weren't going to eat until this runs. You lied to me.
He gave up. He had no faith.
Oh, you lied to me straight away, buddy. You told I'm eating until this runs. It didn't run yet. So what do you need to do? You guys want to bump it over to see a number, or just try to run it? You can try to run it. Runs it, runs it, doesn't done.
Tell me if you're gonna start it.
I won't, I promise you. Don't tell him, don't tell him.
Hold your, hang on, he's doing it.
Don't worry, we're not going to do it. Dogs before you drink. Too many dogs, look at that. No, you good, you good, I'll wait. Because it'll take long. Yeah, they won't like when we crank this thing.
Yeah, it's got 100th of a, I think an air gap. Is what we put it at.
There's all of them in one.
There we go, that wrench will fit it.
What year are you, Spencer? You're what?
You said no video of that car?
What is that? Yeah. And it's fine. Sometimes you need to do it like the converter is too tight.
Right.
I don't know what kind of converter we have.
Oh, awesome.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll check flow to get him started up. We'll see.
Yeah. Okay. Another day in the office, right? Let's see what this baby can do. First pull, pretty much everything new besides what chassis. And new wiring, new engine, new transmission, new rear end, electronics, you name it. New driver.
So what is your name now, Lewis?
My name?
Yeah.
King Lewis. Since this car is called the King Arthur, King Lewis, and we are the Knights of the Round Table. King David, oh, I'm sorry. So many kings, I'm sorry. Ooh, like a glove. Doink, doink. What? Feel?
Calm down. Okay.
Hey, hold on. We got
E lembra que ela não abre uma vez só, né? Ela tem
Só que tem uma coisa que
What's up, guys? Day 2 on the dyno here. We were here until, I don't know, probably midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning doing the rest of the wiring on this car, and they're still finishing it up. Just did the first couple pulls on the dyno, and actually, naturally aspirated. This is a record for a purpose-built nitrous engine, and actually I think maybe an all-out naturally aspirated engine on our dyno so far. 1,778 horsepower. Lewis has been behind the keyboard on this one for a little bit, so let's go talk to Lewis and see if he has any comments. So Lewis, why don't you give us a rundown on how this is going today? We've all been kind of working hours and hours and hours and hours on this thing. So
This is how it's gonna be today. Spark plug heaven. No, I'm just kidding, just kidding. We actually don't have much time. I wish, right?
Right.
Like, I think we all excited. The car just made the second lap on the dyno, and that's already our best lap of a nitrous, you know, built engine on the dyno. So like, we have high hopes that at the track is going to correspond to whatever we want to do.
right. So this is the record for a nitrous engine without nitrous, naturally aspirated record right now.
Yes, it's a lot of power, you know.
Yeah.
Like, so Pat Musi built that power plant, and I believe it's one of the newest ones.
Right.
So I don't know the details honestly, but like I know there's a lot of details into the head and camshaft and compression and piston design into this thing, because you want to build up power naturally aspirated, but you also want to be friendly with nitrous.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So sometimes people don't realize, but this same motor could do 2,000 plus based on the size.
But you have to favor it towards the nitrous side with camshaft.
Yes.
Combustion chamber has to be slowed down so it's tolerable to a lot of nitrous.
You can run all the compression that the fuel would like, you know, that kind of stuff. So this number actually is really good because we know that Pat does this for nitrous.
Right.
So it will be friendly. We don't know how friendly.
Right.
But at least the starting point is really good. So you don't need to use such a large first kit, for example.
Right.
So you don't put wear, let me say, on your bottom. Because remember, a nitrous car has the turbo inside the bottom. Right? You can't just like spin it more, spin it again. It's once the bottle goes down, it goes down. You need to stop, replenish the bottle, and swap. So you can do during the run. So like, it's important to have a motor that can use the right amount of nitrous that you can actually, you know, get from the bottle inside the run, because most of classes, they limit you on bottle size.
Yes.
You can't run like 5 bottles.
Another thing is you want to be able to apply as much power for as long as you can in the run too. So if you use it all really, really early, then you're done later. You don't have any opportunity to build speed or anything else that you would see on the back half of the track.
Yes,
So.
and this is something that like sometimes like it's not even about talking about rules, but the combination itself. Sometimes we see a big number here.
Yep.
But that number may not grow as you go down because we just seen one number, right? If it spikes early and it feathers down, you won't back split with the same car that has that power out the back.
Yes.
Right? So like, we kind of run away a little bit on subjects, but like now on this car, what we're gonna try to do is make sure that everything works, keep working on the car, right? And we need to spray before we go to the track.
Yep.
Like we're going to Sweet 16, there's no testing, it's straight to qualifying. And unfortunately, the weather is not playing nice. Right now, if you look at South Georgia, it's wet.
Yeah.
Right. So they already postponed the race one day. It may happen they start shrinking qualifying runs. So like, if you guys into radial racing, you guys must know that Sweet 16 is actually a exclusive race, let me say, with less classes and only 500 spectators.
Yep.
Problem is, usually you have 7, 8, 9 qualifiers because you don't have so many classes, right? This time, Don already said it's going to be about 4.
Oh yeah.
So there's no testing, you have 4. We almost like an HRA Pro Mod racing.
Yep.
You know, like, and it's an untested vehicle. So what we're gonna try to do is gather all the knowledge that we have here at FuelTech and all the knowledge that we gather with stuff that we already did. So like running my nitrous car, my buddy Hancock that help us all the time, Brian Shaw with the Chili Willy's machine.
Yep.
And all the guys from VAR, right? So Jack Green, Arnold Green, you know, like they have some help from Dean Marini sometimes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to gather all the knowledge and see if we can make this thing fly on like, you know, 2, 3, 4 laps.
Right. And it's an incredible thing when you have such a large group of like-minded and very experienced people, us and now all the other teams that we work with, being able to kind of collaborate on a vehicle and push it to its absolute limit. You don't find that many other places.
No, you don't find. And it's good to mention 2 guys that are not directly involved, but they always involve someone to FuelTech. Steve Petty, me son of a gun, and Brendan Pass, right? So those guys, they add a lot of knowledge and they share a lot. So they help us trying to make some cars go quicker.
Yep. So that's part of the thing. Once you guys become a part of the FuelTech family, you also become one of those people that can reap the benefits of that knowledge to improve your racing program. Me, Lewis, all the rest of the people that we mentioned in this video, very, very experienced people with all kinds of different things, and that's what's going to ultimately push your racing program all the way to the top.
Well, I'm gonna leave you guys because we need to rush on this thing.
All right, let's get back at it. I'll update you guys again after we do another pull. Maybe the next pull or the next pull after that, we'll spray some nitrous on it. We'll keep you guys posted, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Just checking on this. Yep.
You want to change that bottle too, or just leave it?
Well, we didn't use it, so if it was a full bottle.
Both of them come out. I mean, they were bad.
Okay, so we didn't finish, as you guys can see right there, we didn't finish, but like at least on the dyno we did. We know that there is a lot to do and we don't have much time, so what we did is this. We made like a smart decision, let me say. We made sure that the naturally aspirated tune was right, and that actually surprised us in a good way. This thing made like almost 1800 to the tire, so like that's, I wouldn't say way above average, but it is above. Like S now, for a nitrous specific engine, is the highest that we ever seen. We see more than that, but it wasn't a motor made for this on this kind of level. Will that correlate at the track? We don't know, but we have expectations, right? We spray one kit, just a 32 jet, like the first one that we usually leave on, made almost 22 to the tire, so everything is working. I called the guys, I called Jack, and like, man, everything works, we don't need to keep beating on it. We need to go to the track and actually make laps. So we made a decision, pull it off, right? We need to work on that thing. So we have the Ferrari over here, Drift Ferrari, and we need to work on that thing. And we still need to work on some wiring on the car. So we're gonna let the crew work on the car. We don't need to worry about the engine. The engine is fine, the tune-up is fine. And once this is all tested, everything is wired down, everything is working, we move this thing to the trailer and take it to Valdosta. Right, so as now, we all excited. My buddy Jake over there is working like non-stop for about 96 hours, right? Like he's accomplished so much. He's a trooper. I don't know. You want to say something, buddy? You like it?
I love it.
You love it?
Looking very promising.
Yes. It sounds good, huh?
Yeah, make good power.
Man, this 1245 cubic inches of power, huh?
Big motor.
Ooh, ooh boy, oh boy. Well.